is up, Virgo? So, let's skip the intro. You guys know the drill. You want a personal reading, book it down below. There's a promo code. You want to check out Patreon, there's a free 15-minute reading promo going on too. All that jazz. It's a general reading, a timeless reading. So take what resonates, leave the rest. And time is fluid. Blah, blah, blah. Like, share, subscribe. I'd love to have you as part of the YouTube family. So, funny story. I was just doing your reading, and this happened. It's so weird. This happened when I did Pisces too. The one time I did a Pisces reading with this Oracle deck, and the video cut off. I just did a reading with the same Oracle deck for you, and it was a very spiritual reading. And they literally, when I was channeling for your reading, I was like, oh, they're showing me the gateway card. What's your overall energy? The gateway. I got 6 minutes into your reading. What happens? My camera just stops recording. The battery's not dead. The battery's full. Nothing happened. It just said video stopped recording and a message. That's it. No error, nothing. Just video has stopped recording. So, I'm not going to continue with this, but I just like really wanted to, it's just weird. I just thought that was really weird. You guys have some really crazy stuff going on, but I guess we're just going to have to read it through tarot. I was really excited though. I was really excited because this is how I do my Patreon reads. But there's a reason. There is a reason. There is a reason for all these things. But let's see what's going on. Let's use Cosmic Tarot. Let's see if the universe will play nice this time. It's so strange because when I read the way I read on Patreon, I do channel way differently. Like the messages are much more spiritual, a lot more higher consciousness energy. And part of me wonders if, like, because YouTube's a much more public platform, if it's because part of the collective isn't, because I was actually in the middle of saying, like, I know part of the collective isn't like receptive to these kind of, I think that's why. I do think because part of the collective is just, there are pockets that aren't ready for certain messages, right? And that's okay. We're all on our own path. We're all on our own journey. So we'll stick to tarot. We'll stick to tarot, I guess, for now. And maybe in time, majority of the collective will be ready for more spiritual stuff, higher consciousness stuff. Oh, it was so cool though. It was so cool. I was so excited. I'm a little butthurt. I'm not gonna lie. I'm a little butthurt. Let's see what comes out for Virgo. The Tower. Frickin' course. It would be the Tower. And the Devil. Okay, so we're on the same path, kinda. And the Nine of Wands. The Tower, the Devil, and the Nine of Wands. Releasing our demons. Releasing our demons. I like this. I like this. So we're going through this phase of addressing the parts of, I like this a lot. Addressing the parts of ourselves that, it's crazy. It's crazy how I was using an Oracle deck, now we're using tarot. It's practically the same thing. It's time to look in the dirty mirror, right? We're looking at the dirty mirror, the mirror of ourselves that we might not necessarily want to look at, but we know we have to, right? And seeing that, okay, maybe I am a little codependent. Maybe my habits with this person were a little toxic, and I'm ready to own that now. I'm ready to own that part of me, and I'm ready to get rid of those habits and parts of myself that I don't really like because I want to be a better version. It's seeing your shadow. It's seeing the parts of you weren't willing to accept for a really long time and facing them head on, allowing them to fall away because for a long time you see that you might have been resisting it. Devil, Capricorn energy, Tower, Aries, Mars, Scorpio, and the Nine of Wands, Sagittarius energy. Temperance, the healing, Queen of Swords, the clarity, and the Ten of Pentacles, the stability. The new stable foundation. Bottom of the frickin' deck, you get the Fool. Beautiful. I love it. I love it. It's the same reading. It's just a little more 5D. A little less intense, I guess we'll say. Less spiritual sense. The other one was all like oh, your crown and an activation and higher consciousness and your chakras are blah, blah, blah. And I was like, oh my God, this is awesome. This is more 5D energy. I'm not going to say 3D because we're not in the 3D anymore. We're in a 5D consciousness. But with Sagittarius energy, with Temperance, Libra energy, with the Queen of Swords and the Ten of Pentacles, Virgo energy, this is you realizing how the way you might have handled past dynamic situations, whether they be with other people or simply in your environment, or even your own inner dialogue with self, might have been toxic. It's owning the parts of you. It's holding yourself accountable for your own low vibrational energies, right? Integrating that part of you that you might have not been aware of or might not be willing to accept, and letting it fall away. Not just fall away in the sense of, oop, I'm going to get rid of it, but like looking at it, seeing it, saying, I can tweak this to use it in the right time and place. I'll keep that part of me, right? That's a healthy ego. Okay, this, ooh, that's just not a trait that I want to hold on to. So let's get rid of it completely. Oh, this, oh, that's another time and place kind of thing. But I also need to be mindful of not to let this go in excess, right? So my need to control things. I can control things, but controlling things in excess is turning into a controlling energy. You get what I'm saying? That's overusing your masculine. That's understanding your shadow. And that's where temperance, moderation comes in. And the Queen of Swords is analyzing that. And that's what brings in this Ten of Pentacles energy, that stability, that legacy, that new foundation of self. And that is what leads you into this Uranus, Aquarius, Fool energy. Very, very nice. Beautiful. I'm not going to lie. I'm so butthurt I couldn't do the freaking Oracle spread. Oh, it was so nice. So nice. But gotta listen to Spirit. Gotta listen to Spirit. Spirit has a plan. Muffin Man. Okay. Why does it... Is it my cards? I was like, why does it smell like such strong sage all of a sudden? I'm not burning any right now. It's not these. It's got like a really strong whiff of sage. Like really, really strong whiff of sage. I'm not burning any right now. It literally just... It's crazy. It's not my cards. That was weird. That was really weird. Anyway. Okay. Let's look at the devil. The devil. Devil, 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 devil. Da, 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 da. Four of Pentacles. What are we holding on to in our shadow? Realizing that we might have been holding on to these energies a little longer than we needed to. Four of Pentacles, Capricorn energy. Queen of Wands and the Four of Swords. And now having the confidence to heal that aspect of ourselves, right? I like that we have two fours here because that's indicative of a lot of stability. A lot of stability. Bringing in those solid foundations. I really like that. Protecting what's precious to you. I also feel like this is you kind of like sifting through the things that you want to hold on to from the shadow, like the healthy parts of your ego. Because the devil's not bad energy. It's not all bad, right? There's parts of your shadow that are actually, like I said, there's a time and place to use it. So, for example, being controlling. There's a time and place to be controlling. So if you're a parent, there's a time and place to reel in your little rugrats, and that's when you're going to need to be a little bit controlling. Put them on a leash. Get back here. You know what I'm saying? Let's look at the Tower. That was a joke. Even though they do make leashes, you know. My mother had me on one. She did. That turned out great. Nine of Swords in reverse, Ten of Swords in reverse, and the Ace of Wands. Okay, so here is the falling away of the anxieties, the fears, the attachments, and the Ten of Swords. Between the 9 and the 10 is an Ace of Swords in reverse. I do feel like you might be going through this process currently for majority of you, trying to understand how to process all the pain, all the fear, all the anxieties still, because it kind of feels like in limbo. The limbo with the Ten of Swords, Gemini energy with the 10 and the 9 of Swords. That Ace of Swords energy in reverse feels like not truly grasping, understanding how to finish this Tower moment, right? Not fully in this Ace of Wands energy yet. I want another on the Tower, please. Ooh, snap, crackle, pop. Strength in reverse, 9 of Cups, and the 6 of Pentacles. Yeah, it almost feels like a pleading to the universe, like, when is this going to be done? When is this going to be done? I'm trying to give all that I can to this healing. I'm trying to get my hope and wish fulfillment. I'm trying to give myself the love, the compassion. It feels like a pleading, but it feels very depleting. Like, as much as you're pleading to the universe, like, give me strength, give me hope, give me resilience, to stay in this high frequency, to have this compassion for self, to love who I am in this process and everything that I'm going through, and having that exchange of energy with the universe. As much as you're doing that, there is this lack of confidence, this lack of faith in self that it's going to work out in your favor. And that's the Ace of Swords in reverse, right? That's a lack of authenticity about this new cycle actually coming in, because we still have this wounded warrior energy. We need to address the wounded warrior energy. But that's why we have Temperance after it, right? That's why there's still your feminine healing. So let's look at why you're this wounded warrior still. Oh, Page of Pentacles. Yep. And then we have the Queen of Swords. Yeah. And that's when your feminine does the reflecting. Okay. So your feminine energy, your Queen of Swords energy, realizes, oh, I lack faith in the universe, right? Because that's what this is. You're pleading to the universe, please let this be done soon. Please let this be done soon. And then you have this aha moment of, oh, I'm doubting that this new cycle is going to come in. I'm doubting that this is actually ever going to end. Oh, that means that I'm doubting my manifestation. That means that I'm doubting part of my own feminine energy, because we manifest from the feminine. And so you're tapping into your feminine, you're seeing that, and you're like, oh, I have to rebuild. Because that means that part of me is still in a wounded warrior energy, is still doubting what I'm capable of. And that's when you start working on balancing out your feminine and your masculine energy, finding that moderation between the two, and healing that aspect of your Queen of Swords energy, Temperance, right? So let's look at Temperance now. 5 of Pentacles, the scarcity mindset. What are you healing? Your scarcity mindset, the lack mentality that things are always going to be bad. And that's when you have the 5 of Pentacles in reverse. You're releasing the lack mentality, that everything's going to be a loss. It's not. And you're seeing that now. How everything flows so nicely. And what do we have next? Page of Swords and the 10 of Wands. So you go from the 9 to the 10, because now you're understanding, you're becoming the student, you're learning that you don't have to carry this burden anymore, because now you've released the scarcity mindset, the lack mentality, the lack of faith in the universe, the lack of trust in your manifestation, the lack of trust in people, situations, and energy, right? You're understanding now. Beautiful. Temperance, healing that. So let's look at this Queen of Swords, what they're trying to call in for themselves, because they're attached to a 10 of Pentacles. Virgo. Empress. Yes. I totally just censored myself. Yes, I did. Empress energy, Libra, Taurus, Venusian energy, higher frequency, divine feminine. Beautiful, because that's master manifester. You are balancing out your feminine energy. And by learning and healing this part of yourself, you're raising your frequency into one that is capable of being completely present and receptive. Empress energy knows how to stay in the present moment. They know how to be in a frequency of gratitude, a frequency of love, compassion, gentleness for self, but they also know how to have it for other people. A divine feminine energy roots on other feminine energy. It's not, ooh, I'm an empress and I'm the only empress. No, it's I'm an empress, you're an empress, you're an empress, everyone's an empress. It's like the Oprah meme, right? Like, you can have one, everyone can have an empress. Woo, you know what I'm saying? Okay. That's divine feminine energy. It's a generous, loving, receptive energy. Hermit, yes. Deep, deep healing, deep introspecting. Sounds like a drug. Introspective energy going on here. And I really like it, because it means that you're spending time with self, discovering this new energy that you've now embodied. And it also means that you're doing a lot of manifestation, right? Spending time alone, allowing yourself to be receptive. You're not out like, ooh, what can I pull in? You're like, oh, I can sit back, I can relax. Because Empress energy attracts. The universe is always providing. I can sit here in my Empress energy and anything that is meant for me will find me. I attract all that is meant to be mine. All that is mine is already heading my way. The universe is always bringing more and more gifts, more abundance, more love, more prosperity, more good health, more generosity and gratitude into my life. And I'm so grateful for that. That is an Empress energy, right? They sit back, they receive. And the exchange of that is giving that generosity back out into the universe, right? Sharing. The give and the take. Tell me about the Ten of Pentacles. Too many. Why is the Ten of Pentacles here? Knight of Wands and the Sun in reverse. I feel like the Knight of Wands in reverse is, why are my ears ringing? I feel like this Empress is trying to pursue this Ten of Pentacles, but the universe is kind of like, oh, no. It's going to come to you. It's going to come to you. It's going to bring this happiness. You don't need to chase it. Knight of Wands feels like impulsive. It's like sit back and allow it to flow. Tell me more about the Ten of Pentacles. It's time to be receptive. If you have a very strong masculine energy, yeah, Death, Seven of Pentacles, and the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. With Death there, my battery's about to die. Give me 2 seconds. With Death here, the Seven of Cups, Scorpio energy for both of these, and then the Wheel of Fortune, Sagittarius energy, it's almost like there's a clear understanding that this need to almost like force change, like, well, I need to do something. I need to do something to get this happiness. No, you don't. You need to sit back and you need to be receptive. That's where the transformation happens. You need to embody that Empress energy. Let's look at the Fool on the overall. Wheel of Fortune reverse though, and Death. There's going to be a pivot. There's going to be a pivot. This Empress just needs to be sitting back and relaxing. Yeah, Justice, Seven of Swords in reverse, and the Chariot in reverse. Returning to the scene of the crime. Yeah, Seven of Swords in reverse is my returning to the scene of the crime. If you have a habit of like wanting to control things, because that seemed to be an example I really want to go through, like wanting to control things, wanting to take the lead, wanting to always initiate the change, with the Chariot in reverse, it's almost like that's not the right direction. Allow yourself to be divine feminine. Allow yourself to be the Empress. Allow things to come to you. That's what's going to bring in this balance. Just go, yeah, listen to your soul, Judgment, and the Ace of Pentacles. Your intuition is going to guide you in the direction you most need to go here. Judgment, Pluto, Scorpio energy, and then the Ace of Pentacles, Earth energy. Followed by the Moon, clarity, right? Seeing beyond the veil. Understanding beyond illusion. So if you have a habit of like pushing things forward with your own intentions, pushing things forward in the direction that you want them to go in all the time, when you're in an Empress energy, it's time for you to sit back and receive. Pushing things forward by your own agenda is masculine energy. This is feminine energy, not masculine. Tap into your feminine. Okay, my dears? This is what I have for you. I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. Please like, share, subscribe. If you want a personal reading or a Reiki session, go ahead, book it down below through the description box, and feel free to use that 10% off promo code. Also down below in the description box, that's good through February 15th. And sign up for Patreon if you want a free 15-minute reading as a tier 2 and 3 patron only, now through February 15th as well. And I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.